everyone. Happy Monday. So I wanted to take a moment in this doula diary to talk about fear, and specifically fear in birth and in your life, and how that can affect your process and your experience. As a doula and an educator, I help families work through this a lot. And fear comes up throughout all processes of pregnancy and birth, and it's something that can totally impact your experience. So first thing, fear is really natural, right? Fear is a natural and primal response. So there's a type of fear that tells us to be safe, right? Like, hey, don't jump in a fire. Fear, right? It's a good thing. The other type of fear is a fear that is more deep within your soul, that is more rooted in your emotional body, right? So it's put out by the external world upon you. So not necessarily this like primal, we need to be safe, be secure type of fear, but it's something a little bit different. So we know that in birth, right, there's this thing called, and if you've taken a class with me, you know this, it's called the fear, tension, pain cycle. So when you go through this, fear that you have creates tension in your body, right? And when you have tension in your body can't work right. So then you have pain because your body is fighting itself through this fear. So I want you to have a calm, comfortable, confident birth experience. So in order to do that, we gotta bust through these fears and figure it out and get to the bottom of it so we can move through it and really get into those deep vibes in birth. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a fear release exercise, and I want you to try it and see what you think. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna name our fear, right? And this is different for every birth experience. For all 4 of my pregnancies and births, I have had a little bit of a different fear that I really needed to wrestle with and get to the bottom of so that I could release it. So in this process, you're going to name your fear. So you're going to state what your fear is. And then you're going to ask yourself, but why? And then you're going to answer. And then you're going to ask yourself again, but why? And then you're going to answer again. And then you're going to do it one more time and like really get deep with this one. But why? And as you keep going to this, you can go until you feel like you've gotten right down to the deep bottom of this fear. And you'd be really surprised what kind of deep stuff that you could really pull out of yourself to get to the bottom of it. Because there's usually something deeper when we talk about our fears of pregnancy and birth. So I'm going to give you an example. So for my second birth, I was really afraid of tearing. So my fear statement would be, I'm afraid of tearing in birth. Okay, so I'm going to ask myself, but why? But why? So my reason was that I had a really difficult time healing after my first birth, and I was in chronic pain for a long time, and it made it super hard to take care of my baby and myself. That was crappy, and I didn't want to do that again. So then I'm going to ask myself again, but why? Well, it made me wonder why I couldn't be like everybody else and just bounce back right away and be fine. Okay, but why? Because it made me feel like there was something wrong with my body, that I did something wrong, or that there was something fundamentally wrong with me, that, you know, I just was damaged or somehow, somehow hurt, or, unable to heal and have a positive experience, that there was something deep wrong with me because I couldn't do this. Ah, there it is, right? There's the fear release. So use this exercise, try it for yourself, and see what it does for you. See what you can get to the bottom of so that you can move through it, right? Because I want you to have a calm, comfortable, and confident birth. And you have to break through these fears so that you're not holding on to all these tensions in your body. And it's going to reduce your pain in birth. It's going to improve your experience. And also you're going to have a healthier pregnancy, because when you release your tension in your body, and that's like spiritual tension, physical tension, muscular tension, all these different things, your body is going to be able to send messages across it better, right? Your body's going to communicate better as a whole, and your body's going to be healthier because your body's going to work better. And that's the same thing in birth. So think about this, see what you think, give it a try, let me know if it helps you. So as always, this week I have a blog post on Wednesday coming out talking about experiences of pregnancy and birth during the COVID-19 pandemic. Definitely check it out. mindfulmamabirthing.com is my website. Lots of new packages for 2021 listed there. And also I have a new resource in my shop. It's a birth planning guide. Definitely check it out. This fear release is just one small snippet of all the resources available to you inside this packet. So if you liked this, if it was helpful, you're feeling this vibe and this is working for you, definitely go ahead and check that out. If you want to work together, definitely go ahead. You can schedule a consult with me right at the link in my bio. So happy Monday. Hope this helps you. Thanks.